Good morning, YouTube. So this is an update on my leaky saddlebag, which leaks no more, although you can't really tell now because I haven't sprayed it with water. I filmed another portion to make a new leaky saddlebag video, and the footage has gone missing. And from the time I filmed it until now, it's been quite a while, but the footage is lost, it's gone. And what I did in that video is the bike came with a new latch handle or lid handle for some reason. And the vast majority of the leak, after I bent this wire that the latch holds onto, I bent this down a little bit. I took it out, put it in a vise, and bent it. You remember that from the other video if you watched it, so that it would pull the lid shut a little tighter. And that didn't get rid of the leak because water was getting under here and leaking through these bolts. And the bike came with a new handle. So I went ahead and took the existing handle off and put Teflon thread sealant on the new lid handle and on the bolts, and put the new handle on, and then never really had a chance to wash the bike. But about 2 weeks later, the bike sat outside in the rain at work for an afternoon, and no water got into the bag. So it's fixed, and I filmed it, but I lost the footage. So I apologize for losing the footage, but the leak is fixed, and I didn't end up dealing with Indian with that really, because it's such a dumb easy thing to fix myself, and because the dealership was ridiculously busy and I didn't want to bother them with something that's just a minor annoyance for me. What I did hear back from Indian on warranty for that was to bring it in and adjust the bag and blah, blah, blah. So I did bring it in. I didn't bother bringing it in to waste their time. Another thing I noticed related to that leak, I don't know if you can see it, but on these spools where the bag bolts on, there's a rubber washer or grommet or bushing or whatever you want to call it that goes between the side of the bag and that spool at both ends. You can see the shiny part, and then you see a black rubber piece, and then you see the bag. One of those had gone missing at some point somehow. I don't know if I dropped it or if it was lost at the dealership when they did the performance upgrades, but it had been missing for quite a while, and I didn't realize it until I went to play with the bag leak some more. And I went and got a new one of those and put that on also at the same time as I replaced the latch handle. But anyway, long story short, it doesn't leak anymore. I fixed the leak myself. It would have been a lot better had Indian had a better answer for me than take it to the dealership and adjust the bag. But I did all that myself. Leak's fixed, problem solved, and I'm happy because had I taken it to the dealership, the bike probably would have sat there for a week or two, and I wouldn't have been able to ride it. And during that time, it was riding season, unlike now, and I didn't want to lose the bike for a couple of weeks. So that's why I handled it the way I did, and that's where we're at. Bag leak is fixed. So there's your update on that.